Oh,
Best.
I can't hear you over the snoring.
I know that's how
You feel like what?
I feel like I wish I could stop the thing. Hopefully it doesn't play
Oh, right.
the recording.
And then we'll let the record show that my picture was already there and you copied me with this trash that you're
That's
displaying
Oh
now.
man.
that's
Oh
I
man.
bear witness to this.
Oh man.
I'm the
No
neutral
problem.
party.
I'm about to call. I'm about to call my boy. Not the jersey. Not the jersey.
I told you, you can't embarrass me. You think you're going to. I'm proud of my guy and my team. And let's get
What?
it going. Let's go. Let's hear what you got.
Okay. What team? Like they're out. Like all right. Let's start there.
They're
There.
not a team.
This. No. No. Let's start there. We
Wait, can
had
I
this.
start? I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Isn't
All
it
right. No. Go
ladies
ahead.
first? Okay.
Go ahead.
I just
Go
want the record because Kara doesn't know this, I don't think, but like for 2 months, I've been begging Trey to just choose a team that he's gonna
Mm.
commit to and like stick by for 2 months. And the
Hmm.
man, he would
Goodness.
not, he couldn't do it. Okay. So then the series gets to be 3-1, OKC
Goodness.
on top of the Wolves. And then all of a sudden, Trey decides he's going to jump on the SGA. We'll call it a bandwagon to be
Oh my
polite.
goodness.
Now
So he's on the SGA bandwagon
Thunder
now.
fan.
Okay. Anyway, what
Now
you
you're
got?
Jesus.
a fan, Trey.
Excuse me.
Now you're a Thunder fan.
Yeah,
No. I've
and their
been.
number one fan too, Kara. It's crazy. All of a
No.
sudden, yesterday, he became their number one fan.
I'm a fan of the underdog, and
They're the number one ranked team. They're not the underdog.
everybody's been putting my boy down.
No, you're. And
Everybody, Jay.
we talked about these videos. These better be. You better have a balance.
I
Of,
have
Oh,
I have no
oh, look at you. You're start. Oh my gosh, that is
no,
trash.
no, no.
Okay. Mm-mm-mm. And what really happened the other day, because if OKC had lost, they would be playing tonight, and I would be at the game, and I wouldn't be available to be here with you. And you need me to
Oh
be
yeah,
here
why?
because
No, why
you
are you
don't know
here?
what you're talking
Why are
about.
you here? Why are you here? Because they because of what they. Why are you here? Because they're
Okay,
not
I'll
in
tell
the.
you exactly what
They're
happened.
gone. They
Hold on,
exit.
I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. So your friend Trey
Yep.
put in a call to Ant to do you a favor
Shout out to my
to
boy.
tell the team, to tell the Wolves, just let them have it this year because you're going to get it
Oh,
next year. Because Trey, he
oh,
decided that he's going to do a sports podcast, but he doesn't know ish. And
oh,
if Elise isn't
oh,
there because she's at the game,
oh,
he's not going to be able to do it without her. So,
oh.
This is great.
what a guy.
Oh my goodness. See, all
Ant
So
right.
would win.
so nice of Ant Man
For real.
to let
So
you
nice of and oh my goodness.
come to this.
Oh my goodness. I can't
Yes,
believe
wasn't it
this.
nice of him?
I can't believe
So
this. Like
that's why
this
I
is
had to wear his jersey today. So,
b-
because he, shout out to Ant.
blasphemy, you know? I want to call my guy right now. I really do. I really want to call him, and I may do it toward the end of the call. Like I'm gonna text him and see if he's available, and I'm gonna see if he can hop on a quick call. Because if so, he gonna hop on here, and again, we're gonna hear it from the horse's mouth, you know? Like, cause I'm about to blow all this out the water, you know?
I like
Cause
your search bar is killing me because you did say that you were going to provide like
yeah,
both
well, no,
sides of the
no,
footage.
well, no. You weren't
You
supposed to
did.
see that. You weren't supposed to see that. No, see, you just got no. What I meant, look,
Oh,
okay, all right, we'll
you're
start with
not
you.
because you didn't search for the flopping like I suggested. Or I mean I sent you a lot of them so you could just go to your DMs and play the ones I sent you
Yeah,
to.
I think I may go there. I think I may just do
Okay,
that,
good
you
idea.
know, because that's where I need to go.
Okay,
Um,
great.
because this is ridiculous, you know. It's just it's you know, I don't understand why we're even arguing because they're literally not even in it in the fight. They're literally not even in the you know they are. Ant's probably in Cancun right now. Like he's probably somewhere on a beach
Mhm.
And
and
I hope he
SGA
is.
SGA is holding the MVP trophy, right? Like she got that. Out of all people on the team, my boy SGA. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this right here. This video on the right. Look how he's like. Why are they following this man like this?
I need you to pull up the video, like that one I showed you what he did to his cousin the other day. Make sure you show that too. His own cousin, his first cousin.
All right, ladies first. I'm gonna do what she asks because ladies first. I'm gonna go ahead and let me stop this so nobody see all my DMs. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up first. Let's do it. Here we go. Hold on. You know what? Can you? Well, you probably don't have that video anymore, so I'm gonna find it.
My phone is like attached to my screen, so I can't use it.
Okay. No, you're all good. You all good. I love to be in control of this. Thank you.
I know you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also, nobody's trying to see your DMs. You mention that every time. We don't care.
Hey, a lot of people are nosy. Kay mentioned it herself. She herself has said many times she's nosy.
I am nosy, but I still don't want your DMs. Like, I have mentioned that I'm nosy, but I've also told you that I don't want to see your DMs. I've said that.
Kay is nosy.
And it's on record now because you're not going to edit that out. So,
hey.
So it's clear. Nobody wants to see your DMs. Okay, we don't care.
Okay, you know what?
Okay, thanks.
You know what? All right. All right, we're about to do this.
Roll the film, boss.
All right, here we
go. Coach, come on, coach.
We're just warming up. This is I think it's so fun. All right, here we go. This is
I feel like we need to see your face though. If you're gonna be trying to talk trash to me, you need to look me in my face and do it. Or you guys.
You hating me right now.
No, that is true. That is
all right. I'll stop sharing my screen and I'll come back to the screen. But let's watch this first. Let's just trash first. That's what this essentially the Tim. This guy I guess somehow they got mad at SGA. They sent his cousin to stick him like a dog.
No, and, we don't need you to narrate. Just play.
No, I just want to see it. I just want to say he had to fight him off of him because he's trying to bite him. Like watch this. He had to fight him off of him.
Can you just let us see for ourselves?
What the hell? What the hell?
That's what he did to his own cousin.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that flop. That was such a flop. Did you see that flop? He flopped.
You're trash.
He flopped. Look at this flop.
No, I was there for the flopping videos. That wasn't a flop, Trey.
That's look at this. He held his neck.
That's his cousin.
He got
elbowed him for no reason. He wasn't even touching him.
He was touching him. He was attacking him. He had to get him off of him. That's SGA. He has that Kobe Mamba mentality.
No. We talk about don't you dare. Don't you dare.
We're not gonna say people have compared him. Look at this.
No.
Look at that. Did Kobe not do the step back fadeaway? This is something that Kobe has done, Michael Jordan has done, and they've done this push off many times. You push off, and his cousin tried to come at him.
Push off. That is an elbow to the throat.
To the throat.
Ooh.
I don't know.
You're about to get me cussing today. We're not.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Let us see your face.
Look at this. Look at this.
Let me see your face. Come on.
Look at this. All right. Because y'all playing.
You're scared. No, you're playing.
Y'all over here playing.
No, I don't know anything about what's happening, but
yeah. Y'all playing. All right. And that's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna play today, right? This is utter catastrophe. What we're saying here.
Serious business.
And this is utter catastrophe. I mean, SG is out there fighting for his life, right? I mean, I literally called my guy up yesterday, right? Again, Kate, mind you, the guy I called is the guy who literally stands next to Ant and records every single call, every single game he's playing at. Okay. Not only that, he has seen SGA play, which means that if he's recording Ant, he's recording SGA. No, have you? But you've seen him 5,000 feet up. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, are you telling me, bro? Okay.
just because she didn't get the floor seats, Trey.
She did not have a floor seat.
I did it. I know. I was in the Well, I was in row T the other day, so
See,
that's not the last row, at least.
Yeah.
see
So
about
it was good. I
5,000
had a
seats out.
good seat.
Don't be.
He is watching from heaven, and I got and my boy and
Hold
my
on.
boy is down.
But when I sent you like a Snapchat before from the very top row, you're like, "Oh, that's a good seat. Look at that. Look at your camera. It took great pictures." Now all of a sudden, I'm
You
in
zoomed
heaven.
in. You zoomed in. I remember it. You zoomed in. That last picture you sent me was not zoomed in. You know, so you should have pinched it, and then you
I
would have
didn't
zoomed in.
send you that one. I don't think you. I think it was just on my story.
And see, oh yeah, see, that's what it was. So I caught you slipping. You posted
Stop
it on your
creeping on
story.
my stuff.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
this is not about that. No,
I'm just kidding. Okay.
no. SG is out there fighting for his life.
Mm.
Hey,
I'm
I
sorry.
called my guy.
Okay, I'll let you finish your story.
I called my guy, Dontre, my boy Trey. Right? He. I think we used to be Trey 1, Trey 2. That's kind of how we used to say it. And again, this is like my best friend, my brother. I've eaten some of his mother's food. He has cooked. His mom has cooked food, and he bought it to me in college when I was hungry. Right? This is my like a big brother.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's a good friend if you share food. Mhm.
Amazing friend. Like he would not tell me a lie. Again, I was with him when he was going through the coaching and stuff. When Ant is like he's like Ant's big brother. He's older than Ant. They're pretty close.
Let's just also say he's a man of few words, but keep going. Go ahead.
Who Dontre?
I mean, he was on the call. You're not going to expand on that, but just keep going.
No, yeah, but he said enough. He said more than enough. And you see how I don't interrupt nobody, but I get interrupted.
That was
But
so
no, but it's okay. It's okay. Because the truth will prevail. All I've said is I called him, okay? He was on, I put him on speaker. I put him next to the freaking mic, right? Like I was making sure the phone was stuck in the mic. So she couldn't say nothing. And and as he's talking, I'm asking him specific questions. The first question I asked him, he's go, "Hey, what's going on, man?" I go, "What happened, bro?" He goes, "What you mean what happened?" That's kind of what he does. He's a man of few words. Andre is, and I'm like, "All right, bro. Like, y'all lost. Like, what happened, man? Everybody was hyping him up next to MJ. You know, some people called him the Messiah. You know, I'm like, well, you know, no, he ain't my Messiah. Some people saying he's calling him Jesus. Some people saying he can walk on water. The pictures taken of his shoes on water. No.
All true.
All what?
All true.
That's not true.
That's what people are saying, Trey.
Oh, okay.
But I want you to back up for a second because you said, "Hey, bro, what happened?" And all he said is they lost. Like none of this extra. They lost, which is true. They lost.
He said that.
And I gave you a full breakdown of why they lost and what happened, which was all accurate. But so he said they lost. You're just adding some extra stuff. That's all I want to say. Okay, then move on. Then what?
He said they lost.
Get your friend here.
Huh?
Maybe we do need to get your friend here.
No, I'm about to. Yeah, I'm about like. Let me text this man right now. No, I'm dead serious. Let's just get him on. I'm gonna see if he can get Ant on. Maybe Ant next to him.
What was the next question you asked him?
Maybe Ant is right next to him. I'm about to see. But the next question I asked was, all right, man. So you know, he said they lost, and I was like, man. So then, what are your thoughts on SGA? He said he fought. And again, right after the call, I asked E. I was like, E, did you hear what he said? She said, oh, I heard that he said that he flops.
But I was kidding. I was kidding.
I said, what the heck was that? And she said, he said he's fa. Fa is very slang for like dope.
Oh, got you. I got you. I didn't hear what he said either. I thought you said he fouled him. And
you did not hear the hey.
That is
See, y'all sit up here playing. He fouled him. How did all that come out at 5? He fouled him.
That's what I heard.
Really? Like, that's what we doing? See, K got a whole sentence out of one word. He filed. He filed him. He filed.
I was trying
What?
to attempt to sing.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You see that? Y'all sitting over here laughing, but Kay just got a whole sentence with a period out of that. He just got a whole sentence out of that. He filed turned into he filed him. What?
That's what it sounded like you said, actually. I heard that.
Okay.
You'll hear it when you play it back.
Y'all something else. My boy said he filed.
He did. That's true. He did.
And then I asked him, what do you think about the team? The OKC. He said they were a better team. He said that. And then he proceeds to yell out, go watch Year 5. And then he, and whatnot. And so, that was the whole thing. But again, mind you, this is a dude that's watching Ant practice, has been watching him practice since he's been at Georgia State.
Hold on. I just need to clarify a couple things because you did tell him I was on the phone, which was good. And then Trey says, oh, she took a picture of you and sent it to me while she was at the game, which isn't true. Like, I didn't even realize he was in the
Trey,
picture.
That's her.
I took a picture of
Take a
Ant
picture of you.
and sent it to you. And then you screenshotted it and circled him and sent it back to me. But you made it seem like I was a creeper, and I wasn't.
That is something Trey would do.
Mm-hmm.
I got off the phone fast. He was like, I got to go.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
Yeah, you probably scared him, thinking he has a stalker.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
At least he's not a stalker.
At all.
I'm
Not at all.
I'm setting the record straight.
Thank you. I need Trey. Did you hear what Kara said? I need you to listen to that.
All I'm saying is, my boy said that SGA is fire. He said that he's dope. He didn't mention nothing about no flopping. He didn't mention nothing about no nothing.
But he was a man of few words. He didn't break anything down or whatever. It wasn't like a full conversation. He was like, why is this guy calling me? I need to get him off the phone as soon as possible.
Nah, he didn't do all that. Nah, he didn't do that.
And he probably knows you're not going to watch Year 5. That's why he told you to tell me to watch it, because he knows you're a hater.
Yeah.
But I've already watched it, so I've been on it. He knows who he's dealing with. He didn't want to waste his time trying to talk sense into you.
That's my boy. I love that man. All I'm saying is, he said SGA was fine. He said that they were a better team. Mm-hmm. He said that.
He did.
This is Ant's cameraman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mean to get him in trouble or nothing like that, but he just said, like, he said that in the perspective that that's why they won. You know what I'm saying? So if Ant see this, hey, he needs to, don't get him in trouble now. Yeah.
He's not gonna get in trouble. Like, didn't you? Oh, yeah, that's right. You won't listen to anything with Ant in it, but he acknowledged. You're just a hater for no reason.
No, I hear it.
And I told you yesterday, like, he is a skilled player. He's a good player. He doesn't need to do all the extra flopping BS that he does. And you are very critical of other players flopping, but for some reason, now that you're on his bandwagon, he gets a pass. And then you're calling it a skill, and he's developing it, and he's really mastered the craft of getting
It's a craft.
Calls.
It's a whole craft.
You know what? You need to watch the flopping video that we did last month and listen to what you said last month about the people that are flopping.
Yes, and also you were going to record your own flopping video, and you haven't done that yet. So make sure you do that too. Thanks.
Correct.
You know what? Okay. All right, I'll make sure I do that. What I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to see if I can get SGA to give me some points on the art of it, like the right way to. I think that this is what it is. There's a right way and wrong way to do it. There we go. Now you see, you can't just say you can't, because we're in the NBA, and I was telling E this. We're in a time period now where flopping, it seems to be a thing in the NBA that seems to be okay. You either adapt or you don't. So it's like, okay, you can flop, but there may be a right way to do it. As in, when someone hits you a certain way, it's not that the momentum didn't throw you to the left. It did. but you may perhaps go like, whoa, and that may then trigger the ref to go, or and it's like, okay, there's an art to this. And so you still have some people who let their pride and ego get to them, Ant-Man. And it's just like they kind of want to just get all big and bad and I don't flop. And they start
You know
punching
why?
people.
Because he plays the game.
No. Actually, I wouldn't even think I wouldn't even say it's flopping anymore. SGA does not flop. What he doesn't even flop. What he no, it's prideful people like and a lot of other players that go around bone rushing people, and they then want to say those people are calling flop when really they're pushing them. They're actually hitting them. These are these are savages who are out here throwing people around.
Okay, well, I haven't seen some of the other like the videos, but the video that you did show me of SGA with his cousin, like that was a full on like he elbowed that man in
Don't
the
do that. Don't do that.
Oh,
Don't do that.
and there was no foul called too. Let's clarify that.
It's-
Hold on. One other thing. I just want to refer back to the previous flopping video that Kara mentioned, because in that conversation, that's why you don't want to watch the NBA, because flopping it's ruining the game. That's not what basketball is. Now all of a sudden, it's part of the game and it's an art and it's a skill.
True. That
No,
is
but
that is what you said.
no, but then I, but
And
then
you typed that to me. I can get you some screenshots
but then I double back. But then I double back and I said,
yesterday.
no. But today I double back just now and I said, you know what? SGA isn't flopping. He's actually being fouled. These people are throwing punches. They're throwing punches at him. They're launching themselves at him. And this man he's flying off of their bodies, and people are saying it's flopping, but they're pushing. These are savages out here. They're
Do you
throwing him around.
have a video of that? Because you showed me
I'm so glad you asked. Thank you, Kay.
because
I was waiting for that.
you showed me a video of him elbowing somebody in the throat.
His
No,
own damn
E
cousin.
showed you that. I didn't show you nothing.
No, you showed it to me because
Had
it's
to.
on-
She wanted me to.
okay. So and I think that it's important to get the full picture. Now I want to see somebody
There we go.
not to him. I
There you
need
go.
both sides.
He said, "I show how dare."
And it's 1-to-1. Like everyone you show us of SGA, then you need to show him flopping or falling somebody else blatantly and not getting a call.
Okay. All right. You just showed the video. Here's mine. Here is a reporter talking to Ant-Man K, and he's telling him all the things that he doesn't want to hear. And look at the smirk and the smile.
Is this
on Ant-Man.
AI?
No.
Okay.
I
Huh?
asked for a video. Hold on. Before you show me this video about Ant-Man or something, whatever. Listen, I didn't ask for that video. I asked for a video where somebody is fouling SGA and he
Okay.
doesn't flop, but flops, but doesn't flop. Okay.
He flaps but doesn't. Would you excuse me?
It feels like you came in here with an agenda today,
There's
Trey,
no
and not
agenda here.
facts. You got to give the people what they want.
Hey,
The whole story.
I'm trying to show you what's going on here. Okay, here we go. Everybody makes fun of SGA's face, right? I think he's a handsome brother. I don't know why people are making fun of his face and talking about he's flopping and these ugly faces he's making. But here we go, okay? You about to see it.
All right.
Watch this handsome guy get tackled by this monster of an Ant-Man.
Okay.
Here we go. He's a handsome brother, by the way. Have you seen his wife? Have you seen his wife? Have you seen his wife? Gorgeous. He's a handsome brother.
I'm sure he is.
But then just wait until you see this. Watch this.
Wait
foul
till you
on
see this
handsome.
side by side.
Watch this foul on this handsome brother.
Okay.
Nobody this handsome should be fouled like this. Watch this. Ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this. Look at Ant. Bone rushes him. Look at that. Look at that. Like, did you see? Look at that. Look at Ant. Bone rushes him. It takes him out. He almost got taken out, Kay. Look at this. Look at Bone Rush. He pushes off of him, and they get mad because he's caught. Like, that's horrible. Did you see that monster?
Can you pull that up again? Like, don't play it.
Somebody literally look at the monster. Look at that look. Is that not a look of a savage?
Can you please? Oh, can you please just pull that up? Like, don't play it again. We just want to see the side by side. Because you're commenting on him being handsome, and Kara, I would just love to direct your attention to the handsome fella on the left in the number 5 jersey. Oh my
goodness. Okay.
Woo! Okay.
Look how he just look at his face. His face is screaming for help, Kay. Look at that. He needs help. I know you see this, Kay. This brother's hurt. But even though he's hurt, he still presses on. Look at this. Watch how he still presses. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. He still drives. He's hurt. He probably got his hip probably popped out. Like he probably something probably snapped.
I don't think it's as hard as you're describing it.
No, Kay.
As hard as you were describing.
No,
look at how he pushes him.
It's literally a flop.
Look at that. He bone rushes. Look at
Hey.
Look at that.
He did not rush him.
Man, let's go to the comments.
That literally looked like.
See, look at what's the first comment? Dude, really out here making Marlon Wayans excuses for the phone.
And then they're not the comments that you want, Trey. Just because they're not the comments that you want, doesn't mean you can't look at them.
You should have done your research today, so you were ready.
You know what?
Just say
for your agenda.
You know what? All I'm saying is
me didn't look like he got rush
that didn't look like a foul to you.
I don't know what. No. You know what looked like a foul to me? Getting elbowed in the neck is a foul.
Okay, he pushed off of him to jump for the. He had to push off.
With your elbow?
SGA is a tall guy, okay? Like he's pretty tall. Like you like if he okay, if I put my if I'm putting my forearm, if I'm putting my forearm up to you, right? But Kay, you're like 4 feet.
If Nikhil wasn't even in his way.
He was in his.
Go ahead.
SGA standing about 7'3". Right? This guy, whoever this is,
6'6".
Don't do that. He meets your cut. He meets your cut though.
Barely.
Yeah. Where's Ant? Where's Ant? Exactly.
He's perfect.
Exactly. Oh no, you would say he's short. Oh, we can go there. I think I'm gonna go there, but I'm not gonna do it right now. We could go there though, but I'm not gonna do it right now. But he has standards, and Ant, I don't think you meet them. Okay. But anyways.
I mean, 6'4" will do if you're Anthony.
No, don't do that.
It'll do if you're Anthony Edwards.
SGA standing like she said, 7'6".
6'6".
And you know the brother's pretty tall, and if he puts his arm up with someone who's standing what was his cousin 5'3", 5'4", if his cousin's that short, do you not think his arm is going to be on his neck?
If he was 5'4", his arm would have gone above his head.
But that's what I'm saying. So he had to curve it around like his collarbone area to push off.
He's 6'5", just for the record.
Exactly. Not that tall.
There's no way.
He's not that tall. SGA is way taller than that guy. SGA is 6'7".
He's 6'6".
He's 6'7", and his cousin is 6'4". So
not that tall. He's not that tall at 6'5".
Look, you know what?
That's
all
too.
Right. And then we got Ant. He's a short king at 6'4".
6'4". And you see, E just said it, short king. E called him short. You see this?
I was only saying that because you're 6'4". You know exactly why I said that.
You know what? Hold on, let me go punch. I gotta go punch. I'm punching the air right now. Let me just, because this is frustrating. No, hold on.
It's like a foul to me.
Hold on. Dude.
Okay, I'll just mute myself and you just go. You go ahead with your stories. Go ahead.
No. You have to pick the next video. You Because we're gonna keep it back and forth. Kara is the mediator here, keeping things at peace.
Kara made a request to see something, and I don't think you showed her what she asked for. So let's do that.
It just showed her. He just got. Dude, look at my picture. Like, look at that.
That one to me looks like he's getting fouled.
That's what. There you go. Look, his arm is being bent backwards, and he's like my boy's about to cry. Like this stuff hurts.
That one looks like he might be. I don't know what the context of it is, but it looks like he's like.
It looks like the guy's about to snap his arm from underneath. Like, okay, this hurts.
You could probably find a lot of videos of SGA hooking arms, and then the other he does it, but the foul is called on the other player. He did that to Ant several times.
Oh, really?
I'm sure you could. Yes, he's known for it. Kara, if you care to look into it at all, you'll find all kinds of content easily. It's harder for Trey to prove his point, as you can see, because he thought he was showing you something that wasn't actually what he was showing you, and then you try to defer to the comments.
The comments. You don't. No. You never look at the comments on YouTube. Everybody knows that.
You're the one that said, let's look at the comments.
No, I didn't know it was YouTube. YouTube. You never. You never
tried to have the comments help you.
You never look at comments on YouTube. Who would do that? That's crazy.
You.
No, look at this. All right, here you go. You said you want a real foul. The video on the right. Timberwolves are showing SGA what a real foul is. So this is them getting aggressive. They're getting sick and tired of him winning. They're sick and tired of him. They hate him. Jealousy, envy, strife. All these things are bubbling up with the Timberwolves. Just look at this. Look, watch this. Watch this.
On the flagrant with Shea, was there just a little frustration boiling over? What kind of?
Nah, I just wanted to foul him for. I wasn't even mad.
I just wanted to use.
Have fouls to use.
Did you hear him? Did you hear? I had fouls to use. No, listen, Kay.
On the flagrant with Shea, was there just a little frustration boiling over? What kind of?
Nah, I just wanted to foul him for. I wasn't even mad.
I'm like
have fouls to use.
On the flagrant with Shea, was there just a little frustration boiling over? I
feel like I sent you that video.
You did not. This is on YouTube. Do not do that.
No, I think I did. Okay.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Let me. There we go.
Just wanted to foul him for. I wasn't even mad. This
is horrible.
Have fouls to use.
Look at him.
On the flagrant with Shea, was
did you see?
There just a little frustration boiling over? What kind of?
Nah, I just wanted to foul him for. I wasn't even mad.
All the fouls that were called.
Have fouls to use.
Were not called earlier in the game.
No.
So if he's gonna get called for him, he wants to foul him for real. What's wrong with that?
Hey, No, listen. He's being honest. I appreciate his honesty.
Get out of here. You appreciate it?
No, I appreciate his honesty. Because listen, like there's people that feel like, oh no, I didn't foul him, like whatever, blah blah blah. That man is like, yeah, I did it. I did it. I don't know who that man is.
Okay, he could have hurt.
Jaden McDaniels. We love him around here.
Cool.
Hey, look, this is what you got to understand. I would never have any prejudice towards the Timberwolves, right? I would never have any bias.
Hold on. No, we need to see your face for this.
Oh,
yeah, I want you to look at us and lie.
Oh, did you hear? Oh. Does that not sound like bias?
Let us see your face.
My goodness.
I know. We gotta look us in the eyes.
Okay.
Pretend you can see my eyes.
Okay, you are the jury in this, and I need you to make the right vote. I need you to make the right decision. You need to do. Okay, you are the jury, right? You are the judge and jury.
I'm an unbiased person that doesn't really know much about basketball and the people. I mean, I know stuff about basketball, but I don't know anything about these people.
But you have to make a vote at the end of this call, Kay, and I need you to understand what that vote will do to my brand. Like at this point.
My gosh, you think brand?
This is gonna do something to my brand, and if you make the wrong decision, Kay, this may affect everything.
Oh my God.
And you're an admin. I'm not trying to threaten you, but I'm just letting you know if you love your job, you would do the right thing, huh?
This is a threat.
I'm not threatening you.
Question.
When are you gonna change your battery? No, no, hold on. No, we're not doing that right now. No, no. Look. This is what they do. They try to throw you off. Do you see what's happening in the court right now? This is what's happening in the courtroom. This is horrible. Do
Order
you see
in the
this?
court.
Order in the court. There we go. Please. This is like the Diddy trial right now. This is horrible. What is that? Did she just hit on the desk?
The Diddy trial is crazy.
This is like the Diddy trial.
Oh my!
Oh
Like
my
that is, you're wild.
This
No,
is not
okay,
anything like that. Listen,
I have evidence that's gonna blow all this out the water.
okay. Present your evidence to me.
Thank you. There you go.
Understand this. I don't know any of these men.
Just hang in there. Just hang in there. You have to hang in there, okay? Because I'm gonna present something to you that's gonna show you that I'm not biased. That's gonna show you. I presented to you multiple NBA from the horse's mouth. I've presented raw evidence, people inside scoops, I have people that are inside of the NBA, or I have, and I'm about to blow E out the water even more. I am related to someone who has played on the same team that Anthony Edwards has played on. You're hearing.
You just recently found that out too. Let's be clear.
No. That was the NFL player. The other guy, I've known that since. Huh?
On the Wolves?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Playing
long
in the
time
Wolves.
ago.
Yeah, this is my blood.
Okay.
And he played in the NBA,
Uh-huh.
right? So again, you have to understand. I would have no bias. I literally I could have saw him. He was at a family reunion
That
at a
doesn't
cookout.
mean-
I could have ate a hot dog next to this man.
That doesn't mean anything.
He was gonna put some ketchup on my hot dog. Okay, why in the world would I hate the Timberwolves?
I don't know, Trey. Why?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Judge, thank you,
I
Judge.
think you should make that into a clip.
This is gonna be a
It's gonna put ketchup on my hot dog.
ketchup on my hot dog.
I mean, that's really nice of him.
That's what I'm saying. So I love my cousin. I love him. You know what I'm saying? I love him. He was at the family reunion. We were gonna do the whole dance. We were gonna do the whole 9 yards, like all that.
Maybe you should get your cousin to do the flapping video with you.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Okay, I mean, well, he played for the Timberwolves. So if you want me to, I'll let him show how the Timberwolves flop. That's what you're
He's
saying.
been retired for a while, but he's.
I'm saying you have to still flop.
Mm-hmm.
He'll teach me how the Timberwolves did it. Absolutely.
Oh my god.
That wasn't
Absolutely.
even part of the game. That wasn't even part of the game when he was playing.
He's gonna teach me how they do it now. I'm pretty sure he talked to Ant. I'm pretty sure you've seen him. He's met him. So he's gonna show me he's gonna show me how he do it now.
We were talking about LeBron was the flopper last time we talked.
He's the king of so he's the king of it. You know, but
SGA is called the free throw merchant because he's a flopper. They chant that when he goes to the line because he is a free throw flopper.
Okay.
Or merchant. So because he's a flopper.
Jay, you gotta listen to them. I'm trying to present evidence to you, Your Honor.
You need to bring compelling evidence.
Your Honor, I'm being cut off during my.
Give me some more evidence. I would appreciate some more evidence on both sides.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much. You are amazing, Your Honor. I'm sorry for calling you K, Your Honor. I will call you Your Honor from here on out, Your Honor. I'm so sorry. I love you, Your Honor. Your Honor, did you say anything?
I said stop it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I will stop. I'm sorry. So let's present more evidence to you.
Mm-hmm.
More evidence. Okay. All right. So do I have the floor or is it E's turn? Your Honor, please make the decision.
I think it was E's turn.
It's E's turn? Okay. All right. Are there any...
The last one of somebody fouling.
Yep.
Purpose.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. I love you.
Well, I already told you I can't share anything because my phone is.
No, I got you. Just tell me what video.
I was gonna look in the videos I sent you in the DMs, but it looks like you blocked me, so I can't see them anymore. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Your Honor.
I'm just kidding.
Your Honor, please.
I'm trying.
All right, the record shows that you both are joking in this.
There's been lies, Your Honor. Lies.
Yeah, you both have over exaggerated your points.
Thank you. I love your honesty, Your Honor. Thank you. Please continue, Miss E, please.
I'm trying to figure out.
Did you want me to go to the DMs and
Yeah, but there's like the amount of hateful messages you sent me yesterday is crazy. I've been scrolling for 2 minutes and it's all hate that you sent me. That
Your
is
Honor?
ridiculous.
Dang.
Your Honor, you still want the case that's presented to you, correct?
Do I need screenshots?
Your Honor.
Yeah.
Your Honor. Your
Uh-huh.
Honor.
Uh-huh.
I ask that we only present evidence based off of, actual video.
Oh, the footage. The footage.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll allow it.
I'm still scrolling. I've seen one video and it's the one that I sent him that he showed at the beginning. Like, this is crazy.
Which honestly, that was very compelling. That was compelling evidence.
Oh, the one I showed you, Your Honor, the flagrant foul.
The one of SGA elbowing his cousin was a
But Your Honor,
was
Your
very compelling. I didn't see the whole game. I didn't see what happened before that. I will say that. I didn't see what led up
exactly.
to the elbow.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that footage? What led up to the elbow?
Absolutely, I can find it for you. Absolutely. Thank you, Your Honor. You have been amazing in letting me present my case. Thank you. When it's my turn, I will show it.
All right.
Thank you.
You can go right ahead because I'm still scrolling through the hate that you have sent me and the AI videos that you sent me, which is crazy.
Yeah, I don't see any AI videos.
Well,
Yeah, they're terrible.
well, Your Honor, again, I have more evidence that I'll be presenting right now.
All right.
All right, so this next one, I'm sorry for all the smacking, Your Honor.
So unprofessional for a courtroom.
Your Honor, typically when people lie to me.
Look, I'm not, the judge is sick right now. So
I'll do this for you. Order in my court.
I don't even know if I'm fully here.
Your Honor, you have to hang in just a little longer. So, the next piece of evidence I'll be presenting is.
Yeah, I want to see the full, like, I need the full picture.
Okay, well, it's kind of long. The video is pretty long.
What happened before the elbow?
Featured on the Today Show, but for those who missed
So,
it, I'm here to show you exactly how to do it.
I think.
Okay, then I just sent you a video in your DMs too. So when you're done with showing us your evidence, you can.
No, I'll show you yours first. Let's go ahead and do it.
Mine's a little bit longer, so you might want to show yours. You might want to give the judge what she's asking for.
No, she wanted yours too. Come on, let's do it.
I do, but yeah, okay, whatever. However,
okay.
Anthony Edwards is already
both of them.
Okay, ready?
Okay, let's go.
All right, Your Honor. Your Honor, again, I just want to thank you so much for all that you do. I want to thank you and just let you know that you are loved.
Stop
we love you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Show me the evidence.
Shay's foul baiting has gotten out of control. I'm not saying it's the reason the Thunder won. I'm not trying to discredit Shay as an MVP caliber player.
Exactly.
I'm criticizing the refs for making the game harder to watch and damaging the product with these types of calls. And while it wasn't the reason the Wolves lost, it did impact the game with multiple players in foul trouble, forcing them to play softer on the defensive end.
We got some fouls early, which I thought made us a bit softer than we needed to be.
Let's start by pointing out what is and isn't a foul. We don't have to go further than the very first two possessions of the game. The first possession, Shai gets Gobert off his feet with a pump fake. That foul is legit since Gobert moves forward and comes down on Shai, initiating the contact. The second possession, Shai initiates all the contact while McDaniels went straight up. Good no call by the refs, but it wouldn't stay that way. A few minutes later, Shea does it again, but this time he gets free throws. And to make matters worse, the T-Wolves were frustrated with the call and pick up a quick technical foul, giving Shea 3 free throws. 20 seconds later.
Your Honor, are we allowed to interrupt the video, or did you want to just wait until the end?
I mean, do you have something to say?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to point out that when Shea, SGA, was, that handsome brother was laying on the floor, he was kind of tired. He's been getting fouled all game. He was laying on the floor and he was just tired. You're sick right now, Your Honor. I can see it in your eyes and hear it in your voice.
My eyes.
Well, Your Honor, just listen, please.
Yeah.
Please, Your Honor.
Okay, continue.
I can hear it in your voice. You're tired. You're beaten. You feel like you're on your last, right? And you don't know if you can go any further, Your Honor. I can hear it.
Yeah.
But you know how when you're just laying there in your bed and you're just like, man, you're praying to the Lord. You're just thinking, and you're just like, oh, I think I can do this, and you just need that moment. SGA was on the ground getting that moment. I think he's a brother of faith. I think he loves the Lord like you, Your Honor. Ant Man, I don't know what Ant does. I could care less. I probably out there with the hootlums partying at night. But
Stories.
excuse me?
Keep your stories of these people that you don't know for real out my courtroom.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm so sorry. So all I'm saying is SGA was laying on the ground. I could tell the brother was praying. Like David, he was getting ready to fight Goliath, aka Ant-Man. And he was on the ground laying there. He was tired, frustrated. Goliath / Ant-Man proceeds to look at him and with just disgust launches the ball in between his legs. This brother, who is young, I'm sure he wants to have more children in the future. He almost had his manhood taken away from him by this vicious,
No.
vicious.
I don't know. I think I like the man who's explaining the fouls and the no fouls to me.
I thought this was helpful information.
It's super helpful.
Look at Trey though stepping in. Thank you.
I appreciate the what is it? What is the word I'm looking for? Grandiose. The grandiose way that you are describing your man.
He's not a man, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I'm a man. But
I mean, you kind of make it sound like he is actually.
Oh my God, Your Honor, I am being provoked here. Can we please have order here, please, Your Honor? Please.
Okay. I mean,
thank you. I just want to play it back.
Okay.
Can I play it back real quick, Your Honor?
Go for it.
Thank you. Okay, here we go. Just watch it. Watch it, Your Honor.
Shea does it again, but this time he gets free throws. And to make
look at that. He's praying.
No,
look at it.
I see him.
You see him. He's
very exhausted. He looks tired. He's taking a little nap.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now watch what Ant-Man, aka Goliath, proceeds to do with the ball. Watch where the ball heads.
I will try.
Please try, Your Honor.
Okay.
Matters worse, the T-Wolves were
Did you?
Did he throw it at his foot? Is that what happened?
No, he threw it towards his like open legs.
Play it back.
You want to play it back?
You can play it back, yeah.
But it wouldn't stay that way. A few minutes later, Shea does it again, but this time he gets free throws. And to make matters worse, the T-Wolves were frustrated with the call and pick up a...
Did you see that, Your Honor?
Yes.
Where on earth is that allowed in basketball, or should that be allowed ever in basketball by another teammate throwing it at another player on the ground who's praying?
We don't know that he's praying.
Seems like Ant-Man probably hates Christians. Your Honor, aren't you a Christian?
Oh my gosh.
No, Your Honor. Your Honor.
I need this is
You cannot post
Your Honor.
this.
You're not gonna be able to post this, Trey. Listen, Trey. Listen. As a person that has no affiliation to either of these teams or these men, because I don't know, I'm not following their stories.
Yes, Your Honor.
It looks like what happened was Ant-Man knew that Shea he got fouled. The call was made. He's gonna make the free throws. He needs the basketball, obviously, so he's throwing the basketball to him. Now, Shea's still on the ground.
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
That's his fault for still being on the ground.
Wait, excuse me?
I'm sorry.
Your Honor, excuse me.
It was part of the theatrics of his flopping.
Like, from what I saw and from what the man was describing,
the expert,
yes, the guy who knows about fouls, is telling us that in that case, the call got made, but it was kind of an exaggeration. It seemed like an exaggeration to me as well. Like, he sold it for sure. He got the foul. He got to do the free throws. Good for him. Just like we were talking about last time, like with the flop. You know, if you can sell it, you can. If you can sell it, you can sell it. Right? That's what I said last time. So he sold it. He got the things. But as far as I know, I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna paint Ant-Man as a monster throwing the ball to him, because it's his turn to have the ball.
Your Honor. Okay. I can't argue with you, Your Honor. So I'll proceed with the video.
That's my judgment on that.
Okay, Your Honor, thank you so much for all that you do.
Okay, there's more. There's 3 more minutes. Let's keep it going.
Okay.
Of this video, I mean, 3 more minutes of this video.
I love you, Your Honor. I love you.
Thank you.
Quick technical foul, giving Shea 3 free throws. 20 seconds later, Shea initiates contact again, this time with Randall, and immediately goes into the shooting motion for more free throws. You could argue Randall should keep his arms down, but watch what happens the very next play with Dante DiVincenzo. Dante initiates the contact, and the refs allow Shea to react and force a turnover. Dante wasn't awarded free throws since he initiated all the contact and only went to shoot after Shea reacted and moved his hand, which is exactly what Shea did to Randall. And Randall moving his hands out of the way to avoid a foul doesn't work anyway, as the very next play he tries it and gives Shea a free jumper. I like that at the end of the quarter, Shea tried to initiate contact on Jalen Clark and didn't get the call. Shea sat for some of the second quarter, but didn't get his first foul call attempt since the floor opened up and there was no one to run into.
Look at that.
He ended up
They
missing the open
they're
layup.
bullying him.
He tried again the very next play, but this time, McDaniels backs all the way up and lets him get right to the rim to block his shot. On the 3rd possession in a row, he tries to flop again, but doesn't get the call until Anthony Edwards loses his composure and picks up a silly foul, giving Shea more free throws.
Alexander falls down. Edwards right with him. Boy, a crowd upset. Edwards made it a little difficult for him to get up.
To start the second half, Shea slides under McDaniels' foot and gets the and one opportunity. This one wasn't terrible, but Shea slid into McDaniels on the step back, and it didn't affect Shea's ability to plant his foot and get the shot off. McDaniels was the only one who lost his balance. This one could have gone either way, but I would have liked to see a no call, as McDaniels would later foul out of the game with plenty of time left. A few minutes later, Shea just flops to the floor and gets the call. Good thing this one was challenged and reversed. The next one, Shea stops, initiates contact with Edwards, and jumps off him to get another and one.
Pushed him.
That was Ant's 4th foul, so he would head to the bench. A few minutes later, and Shea would do the exact same thing to McDaniels. Here again, he's slowing down, seeking out contact, then flopping to the ground to get another and one, with the commentators acknowledging the strategy.
Okay, some of it's he's losing his balance, some of it is him knowing how to draw fouls at a high level.
And for the last one, he does it again to McDaniels, who decides to get his money's worth by raking his arm and fouling out of the game. To sum up this video, no one is denying how good Shai is as a basketball player or the Thunder as a team, but the refs allowing these types of calls is bad for the game. Shai isn't looking to score on these possessions, which is why he missed open layups when the calls weren't made. If the refs stopped calling it, he would stop doing it. It's that simple. He would look to score and attack the basket rather than looking for free throws. And that would make the game much more enjoyable to watch.
You know what? I think that he summed it up. I think he said good things. I think he had a lot of good things to say. I think that Shai is very talented. SGA is very talented, as you can see. I think that there was some times where there was one in particular in that video where he didn't get touched at all and he just fell. And so
They pushed me on it, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
that's my assessment from what I just watched. Again, I don't know these people. I don't know their stories. I don't know what's happening throughout the whole season. I don't know these people.
Well, thank you for your unbiased viewing of the evidence as provided, and really appreciate and respect your decision here today.
No, there was no decision made, Yana. I truly admire you, Yana, and I respect.
Question for the decision.
Excuse me?
What's the question for the decision? What decision am I making?
No, there's a few more pieces of evidence, Yana. I know we're running over time. Typically lies and deceptions make things take a little bit longer, Your Honor, but I will surely try to wrap this up for you. I'm so sorry.
I really agree with that. The grandiose storytelling sometimes
Your Honor, typically, and this is just coming from an expert analysis of when people are lying. Typically, when people lie, they try to they get pretty hot, and so they try to tie the hair and things of that nature up in a bun to get that stuff off their necks. So if you ever see that in a courtroom, Your Honor, just a tip of nature, something I wanted to just show you. If you ever see anyone tying their hair in a bun,
You're tired.
No. Oftentimes, and what they'll do is they'll tie it in a bun and then they'll put it back down once those things are recognized. So, Your Honor, I just want to give you that tip just for analysis, things of that nature. I just thought you might need to know that, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Noted.
Thank you. I truly humbly accept.
Is that more evidence if you got it?
I just have one question about what the evidence he just presented. Your Honor, it appears to me that you have beautiful long hair. Do you ever put it up in a bun or like pull it off of your face or anything?
I do all the time.
Does that indicate you're lying when you do that?
It's actually in a bun right now. No.
Oh, it's not an indication that you're lying. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that.
That I want my hair off of my neck.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that.
That's all. That's all. I mean, I noted his evidence, but I also didn't. I disregarded it pretty quickly.
Thank you for that.
Anyhow. Your Honor, oh my goodness. Okay, I'll just present more evidence, Your Honor.
Please.
How's that? Is that okay, Your Honor?
Yeah, please do. I would love to watch more videos so I can learn more about the sport.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. I would rather my videos, speak truth, the actual hard evidence, rather than flattering you by any means with long hair and things of that nature, with comments on your hair. Thank you, Your Honor. Let's do this. Oh, I'm having so much fun, Your Honor. Thank you. This is amazing.
I don't know what is happening. Did we really talk sports? Did I derail this whole thing?
No, you did. You did amazing, Your Honor.
Yeah, you are amazing. This is the way it would have gone anyway because he doesn't have evidence, like I said. But go ahead.
All right. Thank you. Your Honor, oftentimes I've been interrupted throughout this whole ordeal, but it's okay. It's okay, Your Honor. They say that the truth will prevail, right? So let's do it. Here we go.
Yeah, okay, wait. I need an assurance real quick that if my verdict doesn't go your way, I still have a job.
Your Honor, that is completely up to you. I am so sorry in regards to that. I trust, Your Honor, that you will make the right decision.
That was the answer.
May I present my evidence?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, remember, as always, I love you.
Continue.
All right. So, Your Honor, before I present the next evidence, can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Have you ever been falsely accused of certain things in your life?
Yeah.
All right. And how did you respond when you were falsely accused? Did you act and lash out and attack people and, call them names? And did you do that, or did you know, respond with kindness and love and, and things of that nature? What did you do? And then ask yourself, and if you don't mind answering, what would Jesus do?
It would depend on, for me, it depended on the season of life I was in. Now, if somebody falsely accuses me, I really don't care because the evidence of who I am will portray itself anyways. And so people see who I am by my character. But I can say that there have been times where I've been defensive or like tried to set the record straight or tried to do that, and maybe it wasn't as flattering. So I could say that there's been maybe a little bit of both in my life. What Jesus would do, I guess, he was falsely accused and he died on a cross for us. So yeah,
So you're saying he kind of turned the other cheek?
he did.
Thank you.
But now, yeah, anyways, we'll see what evidence you have to bear before I say anymore.
Thank you so much. And just remember, as I should present this evidence to you, remember to ask yourself, what would Jesus do? And did this person respond like Jesus? Okay.
Now, hold on. Okay, if you're going to go that route, I also need you to bring me evidence of your person in a similar position responding as Jesus would.
Yes, no, Your Honor. I will only be presenting my client.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. You're so smart. You're so amazing. Thank you, Your Honor. Here we go.
I know you don't necessarily put a lot of stock into the chance, but what do you think of the free throw merchant, whatever you want to call it, label, accusation?
Like, the way I see it is, like, my fans, they're going to do whatever they can do to help their team win and knock me off my game, being the head of the snake of our team. And that's their job. That's what creates home court advantage. That's what creates a fan base. That's what creates energy in the building. And they want the Timberwolves to win. They don't want the Oklahoma City Thunder to win. So I expect nothing else. And in terms of the label, I don't care. I never cared. I said this before, like, I've shot more free throws in a season than I did this season. Like, I think because we're on the top of everyone's radar, it's a little bit more noticeable, and now people care about it. But I kind of see it as a compliment.
I know you don't necessarily.
There you go, Your Honor.
Right.
The bottom half of this screen is showing a picture that people have drawn and hold up during the games, and this man at the top, this handsome brother at the top, this handsome, amazing brother who.
He's not an unattractive man. That is true.
Thank you. So you find him attractive?
He's not unattractive.
No, but do you find him attractive, Your Honor? I need to hear this.
Oh gosh, I also find Ant-Man attractive. I find lots of people attractive.
No. Do you find this man attractive, Your Honor?
Yes, he's attractive.
Your Honor.
Somebody
Oh, she just said your boyfriend is attractive, Trey.
Your Honor, I am being highly disrespected right now. Your Honor, please.
Listen, he's attractive. Yes, he's attractive. Do you know who else is attractive?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. You can stop there. Your Honor, you can stop there. Your Honor, you can stop there. Your Honor, you can stop there. That's all. That's all. Thank you, Your Honor.
Matthew McConaughey is attractive. There's a lot.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor. Your Honor, I happen to know there has been cases in which I've heard that you are highly attracted to the coffee, to the chocolate. I respect that, Your Honor. Thank you. I am a black man myself. I am highly flattered. Thank you, Your Honor. With that said, I just wanted to also let you know, Your Honor, that this handsome black brother, right, by which you are highly attracted to,
What is your question?
Okay, so this brother, he's being viciously, Jesus was taunted, right, on the cross. He was taunted.
Yes.
Right, people were saying things, hey, come off the cross, this and that. Right, this brother, he goes and he fights. He's doing all he can for his people. He's trying his best, and he's having signs. People are coming to these games. People who name starts with an E, and it is spelled with an E and L, I, S,
I got it. Yeah.
Names like that are coming to these games and holding up signs like this. Free throw merchant.
She said she holds up signs?
I'm sorry?
She doesn't hold up signs.
No.
No, I'm not talking about anyone on this call. I'm just saying people whose names may be spelled with an E, an L, an I, an S, an E. I'm not talking about people on this call. I'm just saying people who go to this game and who have the names like that.
Okay.
They hold up signs like that and they're chanting these things at him. Free throw merchant. That's like calling someone a B.
But you know what, Trey? As he said, it is a part of the game. That is what happens on both sides.
Absolutely.
There are things that probably Ant-Man gets called from the Thunder people. I mean, you called him a monster earlier.
No.
Goliath?
No.
I'm just saying, like, I'm sure there's people that have called him those things. And so, I mean, so his response, I would say SGA's response, is a good response. Is how you should be. If you're playing a game,
Thank you.
You have to have a level of not caring what the people think, because I mean, it can't determine your it can't deter your focus in the game. It can't deter your, that's
Would you say,
how it has to be.
Would you say his actions were very close to how right?
Listen, you brought, okay, I do want to point out.
Yes, Your Honor.
At the beginning or towards the beginning of this call, you were talking about how a lot of people were praising Ant-Man for being like a messiah. And
yes, Your Honor. Yes.
You were saying that, and now you are comparing SGA to Jesus.
No, Your Honor.
So
Your Honor, no, I'm saying
I'm just pointing it out. I just want to
Your Honor.
How that can be, construed and seen as hypocritical.
No, Your Honor. No, I'm saying that he's trying to be an example, a Christ-like example, just like how you are to be, Your Honor. If you profess to be Christian, right? You should be like Christ. So, like,
right.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. He's turning the other cheek. He's trying to be like Christ. I think he even mentioned Christ in this video. Like,
I don't think he did.
Well, Your Honor, you probably wasn't listening as close, but it's okay, Your Honor. I'm just saying that you're a little sick. I get it, but it's just that this guy is amazing.
I have no doubt that he is very talented. And
yes,
may I ask the screen sharer to submit one other piece of evidence, please?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Counsel, can you please go to Google and do an image search for me, please?
They put a lot of stock.
Could you please Google Anthony Devontae Edwards, please. Just an image search. Because you were asking her to take in and admire SGA, so I just want to make sure she also gets to
admire.
I
will allow
it. Thank you.
Your Honor, Your Honor, is this something that you are allowing?
Yes, I will allow it. 100%.
Okay, well,
thank you.
Your Honor,
Show
okay,
me,
okay.
show me the handsome man.
Yeah, come on.
Excuse me, Your Honor, you haven't even seen him yet.
Do
Your Honor.
Do you want me to help you spell his name, or are you getting it for us?
All right, here we go. My goodness.
But we can't see your screen.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Watch him find a bad picture.
I know. That's
What are you talking
That's
about?
why I just want you to go right to the Google image search and type it in so we can see the results ourselves immediately without you altering them.
No, Your Honor, I'm finding it. Give me 1 second. Just taking it. My internet's a little slow here, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Weird. It's been working great this whole time.
Your Honor, I'm so sorry. I keep hearing like disruptions in the background. Your Honor. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Just give me 1 second. It's almost here. It's loading.
I can't wait to see what picture he finds.
I know.
Your Honor, please. Give me just a few more seconds. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Wait 1 second, Your Honor. I'm so sorry.
This is crazy. I mean, the picture you have of your man right now is not the most flattering, so.
Well, no, Your Honor. He's being viciously attacked, and so his face typically gets that way when people attack him. You know how, like you know how when you're scared and someone like attacks you or slaps you or something, you probably wouldn't have the most.
I'm just saying it does look painful, whatever is happening right there.
Exactly. Thank you, Your Honor.
But Attorney Trey, I'm gonna help you out here. ANTHONY.
That's what it was. I was
It's that long that there's like a space.
There we go.
EDWARDS.
There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let me see. Here. Here. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Google is not that hard. What is happening over there?
No, it's just that it's almost there. I'm so sorry.
Because there's no disconnection in the call or lag or anything. So it seems like your internet connection is working just fine.
I was in a tornado watch and I'm no longer in a tornado watch. So like
Well, you did tell me you were having a tornado, Your Honor. I'm so sorry. Well, it looks like we may have to end this a bit early.
No, we don't. No. We can't.
I'm
She
sorry?
can't rule until she sees this last.
I said it's over now. Like the watch is done. We're good.
Oh, you just said the call is over?
No,
Okay.
the tornado
Your Honor, you
watch.
said it's over?
No.
Not what I said, Trey. Let me see the man.
Come on.
No,
Share your screen, Trey.
absolutely.
Not the DMs, just the Google machine.
Absolutely. It's pulling up right now. Give me 1 second. Your Honor, I want to thank you for your patience.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You really don't respect people's time, do you?
No, I just want to make sure that that the judge is getting all that she needs. Just want to make sure that Your Honor is having every ounce of, everything that you need.
I mean, I'm happy for. I mean, I lived in Oklahoma for a little while, so
Yes, Your Honor.
so like I think it's cool that the OKC the Thunder are moving ahead.
Yes, thank you.
Like that's cool, but I also lived in Minnesota for a little bit, so I also.
Oh, so you're the perfect judge, Your Honor. I am so happy that they chose you to rule this case. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Can you please share the evidence?
Yes, absolutely. I think I found a perfect picture, Your Honor. Here it
I
is.
just asked you to go right to Google image and type his name so we could see whatever pops up. Like you didn't have
Right.
to
So
hand
this,
select one for us, but thank you.
yes, Your Honor. It again. I want to make sure that I'm directing all things towards you, just for safety purposes. Here it is, Your Honor. This is the man that you seek.
That's a pretty good picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, it looks like he's turning into I don't know, like some type of monster.
well, he's turning into a werewolf because he's a timber wolf because he's a part of the wolves. I mean, it makes sense.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't look his face doesn't look that handsome or that like
Oh no,
friendly.
it does. And look at that jawline. Oh,
It doesn't look that friendly.
look at those arms.
It doesn't look that friendly. None of that looks that friendly at all, Your Honor. So I do apologize for
Oh, look at
this.
there. Look at. Ooh.
There we go, Your Honor.
Smile? That was a nice smile.
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, there it is.
He has beautiful eyes and a very charming. Look at that smile. Look at that very charming personality.
Your Honor, let me
Ugly pics of Anthony
wait.
Edwards.
Your Honor, no, Your Honor, Your Honor. Your Honor, Your Honor, Your Honor, Your Honor, Your Honor, Your Honor, Your Honor.
You can't find one.
Your Honor, Your Honor.
Gorgeous.
You literally couldn't find it.
No, Your Honor, let me, Your Honor, please. Your Honor, Your Honor, hear me out 1 second. This, I just want to show you a picture of.
Yes, please.
So I just want to show you a picture of, you know.
Well, he has a nice smile there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Your Honor. I think that you would find your taste in chocolate quite satisfied here.
No. She likes her chocolate a little darker.
No, I think she likes a little cream in her coffee.
No, she likes her chocolate a little darker.
Your Honor, I think you.
Okay, if we're comparing them, okay, like if we're comparing them.
Yes, Your Honor.
I do prefer Anthony Edwards over us.
Yes.
Your Honor, Your Honor,
if we're comparing them based on my personal attractiveness scale, since if you're making me choose,
Your Honor, the minute you have spoken of in your past. Your Honor, I don't mean to bring your personal business in here, but the minute you have spoken of your past does not seem to match such complexion, Your Honor.
The what?
Your Honor.
The complexion.
I've seen a little lighter, Your Honor.
Listen.
Your Honor.
Hey, you did.
I was married to a white man.
Your Honor. Look at that. Look at that. Come on.
A very nice laugh.
Your Honor, that's what I'm saying.
That was wonderful. He looks friendly there.
Your Honor, exactly.
He
Honor, remember that. Which one looks more vicious?
Also has some pictures that looked not so friendly.
Which one looks more vicious, Your Honor? That's like.
I mean, he looks like a monster there. Look at that face. He looks like a demon.
A demon. Excuse.
In that
Your
picture,
Honor.
he's in pain, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. Anthony Edwards doesn't look like he's doing anything at all other than playing basketball.
Well, he was. No, Your Honor, he was attacking him. He was attacking him at the time, and
no, I saw that video, Trey.
That's what I'm saying. So he was attacking him, Your Honor.
No. Get your friend on the phone.
Oh yeah. Did he text you back?
Okay, is that what we're doing, Your Honor? Should I bring in the actual evidence? Should I call in the actual man himself?
But he's still. It still is his opinion. But bring him in.
No. If he gets on this phone right now, Your Honor, and if he says SGA was the better player, if he says that OKC was the better team, Your Honor, can I have your assurance that here today, now, you will rule this?
That's not what we're here to decide.
You will rule this in my favor, Your Honor. Can I have that assurance from you, Your Honor? Because if that happens, I will try to get Ant-Man on himself.
You turned on my speaker, my Siri for some reason. She was talking about the weather.
Thank you. Siri, thank you. No, Siri
Please
knows. She
also
knows.
ask him who is more attractive. If you're gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna
Nah,
have to ask. You have to ask him the same questions you asked me.
All of them. I hope you documented all of your questions.
if I ask him that, he's gonna call me gay. I can't do that.
I mean, if he listens to
Excuse me, Your Honors, I am being highly disrespected. Do you hear this? Your Honor, you're laughing. Your Honor. Your Honor, we need order here.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait.
Goodness.
No, because okay, so so your friend, if he says that I never said, just for the record, I never said that OKC, the team, that the Thunder were not a good team or weren't. Never said any of that. That was not a part of the ruling. The ruling
You never said that they were, Your Honor, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
the ruling was about the videos that y'all showed me, whether or not SGA was flopping, if he was fouling people or if he was being fouled. Those are the things I saw. Or if I don't know why we're trying to make Ant-Man the devil. Why are we making Ant-Man the devil?
Your Honor, I don't mean to make anybody out to be a devil. However, would you not say that one who has been referenced as the Messiah, walking on water, the Savior, is that not how Jesus described the Antichrist? Coming back as claiming, no, coming back claiming.
I don't think, but has he claimed that he is?
No.
That's a difference. That's a
Not
difference.
at all. He doesn't want to be compared or called anything other than Anthony Edwards, the first Anthony Edwards. He doesn't want to be the next Michael Jordan, nothing like that. He just wants to be the first Anthony Edwards.
I respect that. I respect that.
He doesn't want to be the face of the league, although he's going to be. He just wants to be Anthony Edwards.
I respect that.
Can I present another form of evidence here, Your Honor?
You got something else?
I do. I do, Your Honor. This is a very reputable man. He's a beautiful man. He's a man that is very well known in the industry. This man, his voice shakes grounds when he talks. I'm sorry.
Is this your friend?
I would consider him a friend. He works for the ESPN. This guy here, he is someone who's pretty reputable.
All right.
Right. And so, on my behalf, he's
talking on your behalf. Okay. Let's go.
I'm sorry.
I said he's talking on your behalf. Let him talk.
Exactly. So as I'm getting ready to present this person, I just want you to know, Your Honor, that again, I'm presenting to you actual case facts and evidence. Everything I've presented has been actual case factual evidence. Anything else that was presented was not has not necessarily stood in terms of evidence or facts, but that's okay.
About the foul video was very factual.
No, well, are you talking about with the flagrant foul on SGA? Absolutely.
I'm talking about the one where the guy was explaining all the fouls and how they work.
That 4-minute and 9-second video.
Oh, that video.
Yeah.
It was very factual.
Oh, well. See,
you're gonna get frustrated with me. I heard you.
Yeah, Your Honor. Your Honor,
your evidence, please.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I present to you this amazing, beautiful man. He made this prediction over a year ago, just so you know. This person I'm presenting here. He's a big fan of him. He loves him, he's a huge fan. I'm gonna even though she loves him, she thinks he's amazing, she thinks he's handsome. She's
Yeah.
asked me a few times to talk to him for so that I could set him on a date. I said no. I refused.
So you could
But
what? So you could talk to him for what?
I'm sorry.
Did you say so you could take him on a date?
No, so we could set you up
Excuse
on a
me?
date. So we could set you up on a date.
Oh no, I'm not dating anybody that lives on the same continent. So that, and Karen knows that. We're going on a trip to Australia, so she already knows you're lying. Thank you.
See,
we're going to find our surfer husbands in Australia. Thanks.
No, this was a year ago. Okay, I'm sorry. So this happened a year ago before she made that decision to not date anyone on the continent.
Okay.
So just so you know, it was a year ago.
Fine.
I've known E for a minute now.
Yeah.
And this is just kind of how things are going. She always does this. But yes,
Okay.
thank you, Your Honor. So I'm gonna present.
Let me watch this man.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Here we go. And all right. So listen to this beautiful man.
The league MVP award should go to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I don't want to hear about Jokic. I know he's great. The Oklahoma City Thunder are the second youngest team in the NBA. The Oklahoma City Thunder.
This prediction was made, Your Honor, this was a year ago. And just yesterday or the day before, I think, that prediction came true. This is Stephen A., a beautiful man who always has he predicts. He's always, this man stands the test of time. Again, his co-host who was before, I think he had ties with Ant-Man. And allegations came out. So I'm not saying Ant-Man did anything. I'm just saying allegations came out about Shannon Sharp. But I think he was a fan of Ant-Man, and and then he shows this kind of behavior.
We're lying in court.
No.
Wow.
No.
Hey, you were also a fan of Ant-Man because I've posted videos.
Mm-hmm. He told me he's gonna delete those.
Your Honor.
Oh wait. Can I just say one thing, since you did reference that I'm a fan of this handsome man? I could actually send you a screenshot, Kara, because this handsome man was at the game the other day on Monday while I was there in a tan suit, and I sent Trey a text saying that this young man is here in an ugly tan suit, and I hope
language.
I don't think I did. Maybe I did, but I can't look right now because my phone, but I'll send it to you. And I said, I hope we boo him out of this MF-ing building.
That's what she said.
They didn't show him and show that he was there to everybody, so there wasn't a chance for that to happen. But anyway, but since he was referencing his good looks, if you're looking at him, how would you compare him to Anthony Devontae Edwards?
Your Honor, just before, I'm sorry, I object. Before you continue, Your Honor, I'm so sorry. This is highly inappropriate. This man is darn near 60 and is darn near 20.
He's 23.
He's darn near 20.
He's 23.
He's young.
Yeah, Your Honor, this is not appropriate.
No, I mean, yeah, I'm.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is inappropriate. Like, how dare
you brought up the attractiveness scale?
No, I just say he's a handsome man. I didn't say anything about him and Anthony Edwards.
Okay. Let's continue. Continue your video.
Thank you, Your Honor. But I would like for that to be addressed at some point, please. Thank you.
What do you want? Wait.
Have the number one seed.
Excuse me?
No, my question. You said you want it to be addressed. What do you mean? You want me to answer the question, or you don't want me to answer the question? Because you told me not to answer the question, so I didn't.
I want you to address the inappropriateness in the question, Your Honor.
Well, she's got to answer the question first before she addresses whether it's inappropriate or not.
No, participating in this question, Your Honor, I think is highly inappropriate, and I object.
Oh my goodness.
White brows.
I object, Your Honor.
You know, I'm not versed in law language enough to know whether this objection should stand or not. So.
And I understand that, Your Honor. I do understand that. However, I do think that the preposition of this.
I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna say there are some very handsome older gentlemen. We can call them silver foxes.
Yes, Your Honor. I've heard you use that before. Thank you.
I've used that term before. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, I have. I am unashamed. Is it? I mean, I think you could compare. Like, honestly, I think you could compare. Is it fair to? Maybe not. But
Your Honor, are you saying that this is the handsome brother? Is that what you're alluding to? Now you can say that. In comparison to Ant-Man, that would be inappropriate because he is slightly almost illegal. And therefore I think that
Yeah,
again,
he's very legal.
he's legal.
He is. And the age of consent in Minnesota is 16. Anyway, so he's very legal. Don't worry.
he is, Your Honor.
Right.
However, the age gap is just completely illegal. Therefore, Your Honor.
Like, well, for me, that's 10 years.
Yeah, I mean,
60 and 23.
No,
10 years.
No, I'm talking about for me.
Oh, no, and that's what I'm saying. You can call him anything you want to call him if you think he's handsome. I'm just saying, in comparison to Ant-Man, that would be inappropriate.
why? I mean, Ant-Man is exactly half my age, and he's an adult. It's okay.
If I'm the one that's making the decision, then it's my age that matters, not their.
What?
I mean, their ages matter, but like their ages in comparison don't matter as much as like my age in comparison to both of them.
Yeah,
Have you heard this song called "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number" or something like that?
That's what people say.
Yeah, I think R. Kelly sung that, and
Yeah,
I think we know where. And I think I think we know where he is now. And for her to even suggest such a thing, Your Honor, who was written by R. Kelly, who is still behind bars, Your Honor. I object. This case should be abjured, Your Honor.
I feel like we're definitely. I don't know if we're gonna be able to post this one because this is so long.
No, I'm posting everything, Your Honor.
So long.
I'm posting it all.
Like almost 2 hours.
I'm posting all of this.
Trey's very passionate about all of these sports today.
Yes.
About the sports. I mean, he said he was in the motivation. He said he was motivated for this.
And he wasn't lying.
Absolutely.
I was not prepared.
I mean, neither was he, obviously. Based on the evidence he's provided today, he came unprepared. And
Your Honor,
I did specifically suggest to you yesterday that you spend some time today preparing your evidence for the call. And I'm sorry you didn't do that, but continue.
Your Honor.
Let's watch. Okay, we're. I'm not gonna compare. Listen, I won't compare them.
But do you think he's a handsome brother, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, why do you have to? He's not my type. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to make anybody upset, but he's not my type.
But Trey, if he's your type, that's okay. We just won't be competing for the same man, and that's okay.
Order, Your Honor. Your Honor. Help me, Your Honor. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. May I present my case? My evidence.
You want to hear what he has to say?
Thank you. Okay, here we go. Again, this video was made a year ago. Yesterday, this young man that he's referring to was given and awarded this trophy verbatim. Here we go.
Okay. Oklahoma City Thunder are the second youngest team in the NBA. The Oklahoma City Thunder have the #1 seed in the Western Conference. The Oklahoma City Thunder are led by this brother named Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who averaged 30. I ain't bringing no 10-game streak. I ain't bringing no 7-game streak. This brother been doing it all season long. You know, he scored over 30 and 50-plus games this year. Brother, 25. Led the league in steals. Tied for the NBA lead with Sacramento's De'Aaron Fox. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the MVP. Not Jokic. Not Luka. Not even Jalen Brunson. It's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's getting my vote. I have a vote. He's getting my vote. The league MVP.
There you go. There you have it. There you have it, Your Honor.
Why are we showing a video from a year ago rather than something more recent?
Well, I'm showing the year ago because again,
It was
if you did not know this, Miss E, if you didn't know this, um, Your Honor, highly excellent, excellent, beautiful, lovely, Your Honor. She happens to be a believer in Christ, and so she knows a little thing or something about prophecies. And so a year ago was this video made. This man, Stephen A, seems to be a prophet.
no,
So, Your Honor,
no.
if you excuse me,
Okay. Did he predict? He did. He predicted it. He did a good job. Am I
yes,
a prophet? No, I don't. We're not. We're not. Why are we?
Your Honor.
Listen, no, you said that I am a believer, and I am, but I am not about to use that to go into sports and talk about all these people.
Yes, Your Honor. But I
I
just
just
wanted to
want
point.
Yeah, wait, E has something to say. Let's let her talk because
I
you talk a lot.
not that it matters. I mean, your evidence is trash. So, but it does not that it matters. But I do want to say, I think it was a little more than a year ago because he's actually almost 27 years old now. His birthday is July 12th, 1998. That makes him a Cancer. Cancers are amazing people. Unless you're born in July, then you're a flopper. But anyway, so
Oh,
this is older, is all I'm saying. Thank you.
well, Your Honor, she would be arguing with the algorithm and the systematic technical ways of the YouTube app itself. As in a year ago, it is presented right there underneath, and then all the other ones has 3 days ago. This is all via YouTube, actually. So, Your Honor, she would be, in some sense, trying to defame the YouTube app, which is a credible source by which we've been watching evidence this entire time. So, if this is wrong, Your Honor, everything that she has presented via YouTube is wrong.
It could
Thank
just
you.
be a
Thank you.
it could just be a repost is all I'm saying. But I mean, if he posted it, he's standing on business. I would just wanted to point out the fact of the matter is that he was 25 at the time and he's almost 27. Now, you probably knew his birthday. I'm assuming you're going to be spending his birthday with him, maybe in Canada or Cancun or something. But
Yeah.
anyway.
It could very well have been a year ago. It could very well also have been a repost because I know that I have reposted plenty of your videos, Trey, that have happened before. And I don't actually know when they were when the original post was. So
I just have one other thing to say, just because I feel like Boss Man has like kind of threatened your position in the organization and your job. And if he terminates you when he loses, you can start your own brand and I'll join you.
okay.
Okay. Your Honor, I just have a bit more information to present.
Before your evidence comes, I want to state for the record, because I just saw the Shakalicious gummies thing. I almost got those today when I was feeling sick.
Why didn't you get them?
I should have gotten them.
Yeah, they look kind of good, actually.
You could check them out. I was gonna get the ones with his face on them.
You like Shaq like that, Your Honor? Your Honor, I knew you had a thing for coffee, but this is a big cup.
You're
Honor.
very fixated on that today, like during this case for some reason.
I'm just
very interesting.
I just think he I don't know, he's trying to find me a black man.
Your Honor, fun fact, I actually ran into Shaq a few weeks ago.
Did you really?
Yes, he was downtown in Midtown Atlanta. He opened up a new Papa John's, and he was coming out of a hotel. I let him out.
That's so
Yep.
I think Shaq in real life. He looks like a cool man.
Yeah, he was actually driving like this really big truck, or like he has a huge SUV, and he had the window down because he was trying to get out. This is actually a true fact. Actually, yeah, I was driving, and I had my little Hyundai before it broke down.
I really should have gotten his gummies.
Yeah.
And tomorrow.
I will have to.
I can't, like, everything about him now creeps me out after that picture that
Oh, the
they
feet.
posted, and like I loved
those were
Shaq when he was playing. Like I had his jersey, I had his Orlando Magic starter, like everything he had. He put out a couple albums. Like now they were trash, but I loved him so much. I listened to Shaq Diesel over and over again. It was
Oh
on
my
tape,
goodness.
like cassette tape. The thing broke. I had to replace it.
No.
But now, like he's ruined for me because of the feet. But anyway, I derailed the case. Apologies.
I can't. I don't think I can eat his gummies.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, you've been thinking about his feet? Yeah. No, just remember it. Just remember those feet are for eat. They're not for you. They're for eat.
No, they're not.
Toe fungus and all.
Oh my
Remember
God.
that. Remember that. Toe fungus. No, toe juice. I love
Vomit.
toe juice.
Yeah.
I knew you did. Ugh, it's so gross.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
I was
Just imagine how his socks smell.
Oh God.
Wow! Yes, I know how to win this case. Your Honor, I would like to present one more piece of evidence.
No.
No, Your Honor, please.
Don't show anybody's feet. I don't.
You're
Yo,
gonna
no,
get
Your Honor.
you're gonna lose the case if you do it. The
I
judge
don't
just told you.
Your Honor, please.
Her honor just told you not to do it.
I don't
Your
want
Honor,
STA's feet. I don't want to see nobody's.
no, Your Honor, please. I have to present one more piece of evidence, please.
If it is feet, if it is feet, I'm out.
Your Honor, I don't think that. I do not think that the other.
Maybe you should just rest your case right now.
Your Honor, I do
Attorney.
not. I do not think that Miss E will object to this presentation of evidence as it does pertain to Anthony Edwards, aka Ant-Man. However, it is in regards to his feet.
No
So,
feet.
if you do not mind, may
How
I
is
present?
that related to the case? It's
No.
not.
You
It has
love
nothing
everything
to
about.
do with SGA flopping, and which is the reason we're here, so that her honor could make a determination based on the evidence provided today. That has nothing to do with what Anthony Edwards' feet look like. And
You claim that you
frankly,
love
we
this man.
don't care. I do, but I don't have to see his feet to love
No,
him.
there is a clear piece of evidence by which his feet are involved, and I had not. This is something that you would not have known, nor would you know had you not looked at his feet.
Were his feet okay? Are his feet in shoes?
No.
Because if his feet are not in shoes, not what
He came to is it a close up or is it that one that I sent you, like where he came to the game in freaking sandals with no socks on and his toes were just out?
Your Honor.
Okay, no.
Your Honor, I kindly had a request made by which there were flip-flops involved. However, again, Your Honor, this is a foot placement that happened in a significant game, and
Are
you
there
being
shoes? She asked if there are shoes.
I did. I asked if there were shoes involved.
Because if it's in a significant game, there should be socks and shoes involved. If it's in game.
Right, if it's in a game, because why is he wearing flip flops in a game?
Right, so he wouldn't be.
Your Honor, there's something I just have to present because there's something on the actual feet that you have to see.
No.
Your Honor, please.
Oh, Trey.
We're learning so many things about you today, Trey.
No, do it.
No.
Your Honor.
No, I said no.
Okay. All right. Well, can I present this last piece of evidence?
Well, what is it? Now I'm scared because you talked about feet.
No, this will not be in regards to feet. This is in regards to my client and his innocence.
All right, let's go.
Thank you, Your Honor. I love you. Your Honor, you have nice feet.
Oh my goodness! Keep my feet out of there.
I'm not that I've necessarily seen them or anything, but I'm just saying that. Hey, I'm pretty sure you have nice feet. Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm the voice inside your head. And while you're typically athletic, right now, Brick, you're pathetic. Shank.
After this one,
And
Your
if you
Honor,
don't have the right
definitely
auto
make the verdict.
coverage, the cost of this could hit you out
I
of
think
nowhere.
we've done all that we
this
could
game,
do.
but you can't ease into it, and you can't fall into the
But
trap.
here we go.
We are here live from the Paycom Center. They call this Loud City for a reason. This has been one of the best, most rocking environments, and you'd have to imagine they'll take it up a notch tonight. Alongside the one and only Stephen A. Smith, NBA champion head coach Michael Malone, NBA champion and Thunder alumnus Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah.
I'm Malika Andrews. Gentlemen, OKC looking to advance to the finals tonight, and this is the near perfect stage for them to do it, right? They've only lost in this building once this postseason, and they've outscored their opponents by 109 points.
Beautiful,
at home.
191
That is the
points, Your
best
Honor.
points differential over an 8-game span at home
Incredible.
in NBA playoff
I don't
history.
think
Coach,
Minnesota has
they
done that
say
at all.
elimination games, they are the hardest to win. Can you just take us inside the locker room of a team that's on the brink?
Well, most people are looking at Minnesota having to play with tremendous urgency tonight. Mark Dagnall is fighting human nature. He's trying to get his guys to understand we don't want to go back to Minnesota. We want to put them to sleep tonight. They have to find a way, Malik, to be more urgent, more desperate, and flip the script on these guys. And that's going to be evident once we start this game. But you can't ease into it, and you can't fall into the trap of saying, we've got 3 games to win 1. They've got to handle their business tonight. You don't want to give them a chance to go back to Minneapolis.
That's coming from a coach who's come back from more 3-1 deficits than any other coach in NBA.
Your Honor, excuse me?
You have something to say. Let's let her speak.
Yes.
I just, since he's on the screen, I just wanted to just point out again that he's not actually a true fan of the team. Like the Mayo colored gentleman on the screen right now, his name is Chet Holmgren. He's actually from Minnesota, and he's also a star player on the team. And so I mentioned something about him to my opposing counsel, and he said, who is that? Does he play basketball? Is he on the team? Just wanted to point that out. Thank you. Okay.
Your Honor,
Uh-huh.
I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
I love you. Just remember that, Your Honor.
Okay. I remember.
As you're deciding things, just remember who during this entire call has called you Your Honor. Just remember who has told you that they love you. Just remember these things, Your Honor. Your Honor. Just remember these things. Just remember who complimented all aspects of it.
Sorry. Let's go.
I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. I love you.
Are you resting your case?
I'm sorry.
Are you resting your case now?
No. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I just like to call into remembrance certain things. But yes, we're gonna just play this through, and you'll be able to hear as again this handsome brother that you referred to, Your Honor, that you said was handsome, Stephen A. Smith. We're just gonna see what he says about us. Shit.
Hold on. I didn't say.
Your Honor, you're a bit underneath the weather. It's okay. I love you, Your Honor.
Jack, you hear this?
I love you, Jack.
Their defense,
Really?
No, because their defense is elite, and if the defense shows up and you get anything from Shea and Jalen Williams comparable, remotely comparable to what we saw from them in Game 4, this is a wrap. It's really that simple. You know that they're going to get stops. You know that they're going to wreak havoc on Minnesota's offense.
Your Honor, I just want to. You remember the prophet that I brought up earlier, Stephen A. Smith, the man that you said was pretty handsome, Silver Fox. Your Honor, I just want to bring him up really quickly. That prophet is also prophesying again. You hear him here talking about the game. This was 2 days ago, Your Honor. This was before the game. He predicted this, and it happened just as he said. If their defense is there,
But he
Minnesota's. I'm sorry.
He doesn't have silver hair, so he's not a silver fox.
Well, Your Honor, we have to stay focused here. Thank you, Your Honor. I love you. But I just want you to know that Stephen A. is he's that type of reporter. He's the type of guy that can say things and people listen, and they listen because it happens. And Your Honor, everything he just said, including the defendant here, she has also stated that basketball is a game that many people refer to as a game of offense, not defense. And she stated that. She was like, this was a private conversation we had one time, and she stated that basketball was a game that's oftentimes referred to as an offensive game. And she stated that, but that's not true. And I agree with her. And we had a conversation in regards to that. And during the last game with OKC versus the Timberwolves, um, she herself stated that they had great defense, as well as that, um, Anthony Edwards and his team were not performing well offensively. They were not aggressive. She mentioned things like that. But I want to point out, her comment on the defense, and that's also what Stephen A. Smith is saying here in this video, that their defense was strong.
But
You know that.
I don't think
Mhm.
I don't think as far as I'm concerned, now I know I'm sick, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that this the trial or whatever and on whether or not the OKC Thunder should have won the game. I don't think that was never on trial, right? Like
Right.
what was on trial was whether or not SGA flops or not. Or if the fouls were legit, or if he should, or if the elbow, I still didn't see what happened before the elbow.
Okay, why are you referring to me as the defendant? I'm so confused.
I'm sorry?
Why are you referring to me as the defendant? What am I on trial for?
You're defending Ant.
Oh, okay. Well, I also, not that it's relevant, because like Her Honor said, the context of this case isn't about whether they should have won or not. But I did say that they obviously should have won. We got outplayed. And I also commented on the horrible amount of turnovers. I think you mentioned the lack of defense,
Yes.
the poor shot taking. I mean, I was very honest about why they won and that they obviously deserved to win. It was just a matter of the fact that I am a fan of the Timberwolves and I didn't want them to win. That's all. Thank you.
That makes sense. If you're a fan, you're a fan of a team, you're gonna root for that team, no matter win or lose. You're gonna be on their side. You're gonna cheer for them. You're gonna have the player that you want. It doesn't mean that you don't respect the other players.
Right.
It just means that they're not on your team. So
exactly. And I'm loyal. I didn't pick the team up when they were up 3-1 in a series. I've been loyal to this team since 1989. So that's all.
Your Honor, can we please refrain? I just asked.
I feel like that's a valid point, Trey.
No, I just asked that we can refrain from throwing shade. That's all. Yeah.
You've been throwing shade this whole night. Don't act like you haven't. Okay.
Your Honor.
Let me ask you a question real quick.
Yes, Your Honor. Anything.
So,
I love you, Your Honor.
Who says your team? Who is your team that you would ride or die for? Do you have
Your Honor? Your Honor.
Question before, and I don't think you had an answer the last time. So I want to know.
Your Honor, I must have been sick. Maybe I wasn't able to really talk that much. Excuse me?
Your ride or die team, like the team that you cheer for all the time, no matter if they're winning, losing. Whatever.
Yes, Your Honor. So again, as you may know, I am a really big fan of the underdog. People who are mocked and taunted, or maybe called things like the free throw merchant. I'm a very big fan of men like that. Men are overlooked. Men that are men that are taunted by boys. Boys are named after ants and creatures. That's a boy thing. But men, I'm very much so for men that are strong and You know, even though they're being fouled and they're being caught flopping and stuff, and they may make faces that don't look as attractive, but they're pressing forward anyway. You know, I think that's a man. And so I would say to your question, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Could you repeat your question again for me?
I asked you who your ride or die team is. Who's your team?
Gosh, I'm so sorry. I just went off on a tangent there.
Not your man. I asked for your team.
No, not my man, Your Honor. I'm just saying that this is a man. And he's an amazing man, a beautiful man.
Yeah.
Yes, but the team. I'm so sorry. So in regards to the team, Your Honor, I would definitely say that this person, this man, has greatly influenced that level of a decision in terms of having that perspective. I would definitely say that my team. I think just my heart has always been bent toward SGA, and I've always wanted to stay in Oklahoma. I'm sorry.
Whatever team he's on is your team. That's what I'm hearing right now.
Essentially, Your Honor, I think that is the case just because of who he is.
Got it.
I'm sorry.
I said I got it. I understand. I hear.
Yes.
I hear it.
And that is you've been a fan for exactly like 4 days, but I respect you.
Your Honor, I've always wanted to live in
Your loyalty, your ride or die.
Your Honor,
fandom.
Your Honor, I've always wanted to live in Oklahoma since I was 2.
I lived in it was all right. It wasn't like the greatest place in the world, but it was all right.
Oklahoma?
I lived there one time, yeah.
Yeah, see, there you go, Your Honor. See, and that's why we click so well, because I knew you lived in Oklahoma. That's why we bond so well.
But I also lived in Minnesota.
Yeah,
Which she did say is a really beautiful state and place to live. That was not tonight. That was a separate conversation that she and I had. But
yeah, I love Minnesota. There's like lots of lakes there. It's really
more than 10,000.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And speaking of teams, like I mean, I don't have a basketball team that I've chosen yet. But I've always since high school been a Vikings fan. Like that's always been a football team for number 1. So like they're always the ones that I choose.
Good choice.
But I mean, I have a number 2 team and a number 3 team.
What are they?
Well, my number 2 team is the Atlanta Falcons. 3 team is the Ravens.
You're talking football now, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's the sport that I watch or have watched more.
That's football.
Yeah.
Trey won't be able to join us for these calls during football season because he's uninformed, but it's okay. Maybe he'll learn.
Yeah, I mean, I think SGA he follows football too, so I think I may get into it just because he's somebody I admire very much. So
You're like he's got a good spiral.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go.
It reminds me of like what you're doing right now in this case, like spiraling out of control.
Your Honor, again, I would like to refrain from using any source of shade.
Apologies.
Thank you.
Sign the shun. Not sign. Shun. Never mind.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Hey, did you have more evidence, or are we good?
Your Honor, I never finished the video. Yes, Your Honor, please, if you don't mind.
All right, let's go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Again, we were holding off, and we left off with the prophet who's predicting things that have already happened. Just remember that.
Yes.
Thank you.
We've seen how discombobulated the Wolves have been from time to time throughout the series. That's why they're down 3-1. Even got to a point where Anthony Edwards is going out there attempting 13 shots for an entire game, 2 for the entire first half, and saying, hey, you know what? I did my job. That is going to take more than that.
to beat Oklahoma City, particularly in this environment, in these confines. So because of that, you know you're OKC. You know how this crowd's going to rally around you. You know they giving Big Perk standing ovations and celebrating him like he was still playing in the hole, stuff like that. Imagine what they're going to do for this team if they get going. It's just going to rile up the adrenaline and momentum and everything like that. It's going to squash the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's what they got to do. Make sure they're efficient and make sure their defense shows up.
The Minnesota Timberwolves are going to get smoked tonight. It's going to be one of those games for them. And it's just how good or how great this defense is for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They don't come into a game worried about offense. That's the difference between them and Minnesota. The one thing that they're going to hang their hats on all the time is their identity and their culture, which is the defensive side of things. You got Luke Dort, who's getting physical. You saw the other night, those 50-50 balls, he had guys moving out the way. He was diving on them balls. It was like, oh, he's diving at knees. No, he ain't diving at knees. He wanted that bad. And so when you have guys that come in with that type of mindset, Alex Caruso, who is reminded the locker room, who is a champion, what's at stake right now and how to stay composed. And you got a young leader in SGA who's arguably the best leader in the game. They're going to close it out tonight.
Let's talk a little bit more about SGA, Stephen A., because this Thunder team, or the Thunder have been to the finals before, but to have a young star like SGA as your leader, what step can he take tonight?
You know, listen, I think that he can definitely take another step. First of all, you're advancing them to the finals for the first time in years. It'll be his first finals. Secondly, 40 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists in the last game. You're going up against Ant-Man, and clearly you shine. This is just a couple of games after you received the league MVP honors. And so now you come into a closeout game. There's a star, in a lot of people's eyes, a superstar on the other side of the ball that you've outplayed for the vast majority of this series. To close the deal, to send him into the offseason in a fashion similar to what we saw transpire in Game 4, we're going to be looking at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander not just as a league MVP, but potentially a champion and clearly a superstar in this game. We're going to treat him with a level of deference that is reserved for very few.
One thing about him in the last game that's so impressive for me, he has a really tough Game 3. The defense against him was outstanding. He comes back in Game 4, 40 and 10. We know the stats. But not once did he look like he was forcing it. Not once did it look like he was out of control. He's taking the game as it comes at him. He's reading, he's reacting, he's making all of his teammates better. The 10 assists, they made 8 threes off those 10 assists. That's the sign of a great player, the definition of a great player, those that can make everyone around them better. And we're witnessing right now, this guy is becoming the face of the NBA, and he embraces that challenge.
Don't you imagine, though, the Timberwolves, there's the adjustments to the adjustments, Perk, and it felt like, you know, we call him Shea Butter because he's smooth, but down the stretch, it didn't even seem like Shea at times was breaking a sweat, partially because he got so much help from Jalen Williams. He really felt like he took the next step in that last game.
He did. But let me get you a fact out here real quick. The Thunder haven't been to the NBA Finals since they traded me. And that's a fact. That is a fact. So let's get that out there.
But does that mean because you are back in the building tonight that could be a good omen? You are wearing orange, their accent.
Tell them, I pulled out the turtleneck because they say I look skinny. You know what I mean? So I pulled it out because they say I look skinny. So you might see this the rest of the summer. Look, here's the thing. J-Dub has shown us in this series that he's a bona fide number 2, that he's a Robin. He's been consistent. Outside of Game 3, Game 1, Game 2, and Game 4, he has balled out. Now, what I'm ready for the next league for Jalen Williams is those non-SGA minutes, right? When SGA is not on the floor, I want to see him take over a little bit more at an efficient rate. But outside of that, he has been outstanding and has proven himself to be a bona fide
all
number
season
2.
long, I said.
You did.
They can win the championship if that brother steps, because he's got the skills to do it. It was the consistency that he was lacking. That brother shows up. I
don't give you your props off.
But
I think Trey forced himself to sleep.
Yeah, he did.
When your kid is hurting and there's nothing you can do about it,
Oh, gosh.
that's the worst feeling in the world.
I don't think anybody ever expects to hear that their child has cancer. It's always one of those things that happens to somebody else. But it definitely feels like your soul is sucked out of your body when they tell you that it's your baby.
That's hilarious.
So,
And you would do anything to get them to the best place that they can be for their treatment. And I knew with everything in my soul that that was St. Jude and that we had to get here. Everything about cancer is already so hard. I can't imagine how people do this without St. Jude.
I feel like he realizes he lost.
My name is Hunter. I'm at St. Jude because I had osteosarcoma. Osteosarcoma is a special cancer that's in the bone. So they had to amputate my leg.
You're looking at a hero. It takes a fighter.
Good catch.
You're looking at a hero. In the fight.
My hero.
Here at St. Jude, you don't ever have to worry about how much treatment costs. You never get a bill, ever, for any of it.
Call him, but
1 in 5 children diagnosed with cancer in the U.S. will not survive.
Hey, loser!
St. Jude gives kids with cancer the chance they deserve. Help St. Jude give every child with cancer a chance.
Without the donors, St. Jude wouldn't be here.
Thank you so much. You have saved so many kids.
Let's cure childhood cancer.
Do you want to make your ruling while he's sleeping, or is this to be continued?
I mean, I feel like
When we come to the table, it's what we all bring that matters. San Pellegrino, bring your best.
I can't hear you over the snoring.
I know that's
You feel like what?
like I feel like I wish I could stop the thing. Hopefully it doesn't play the.
Oh right.
But I think
no edit.
No, he doesn't edit it. He's gonna want to. He's gonna want to edit this.
If he won't do it for us, he can't do it for himself either. Okay.
Anyhow.
Okay. Yes.
I think I don't know. Yeah, I mean, SGA is obviously talented. Ant-Man is talented. They're both talented. Oh, is he gonna wake up for my ruling? Watch him wake up.
So that would be great. I want to hear it live.
I'm listening, Your Honor.
No, Trey, you literally have been snoring for minutes. Like,
you have.
Your Honor,
And no edits.
That was not me snoring.
It was. Yes.
That was me. I was fixing. Your Honor.
You were snoring.
Your Honor. I'm sorry, but
That's loud too. That was frightening.
Right.
Your Honor. Your Honor. I tend to nod when there's certain bullcrap involved, but I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Oh, but this was your evidence. What are you saying? That your evidence was BS?
No. I was just saying no. That was in regards to everything else I was presenting on behalf of the opposing client.
Okay, anyhow.
She was just gonna make her ruling. Trey, you woke up just in time.
Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Your Honor.
You really did.
I will be editing this.
No, you can't. You
Your
don't
Honor,
edit.
Your Honor.
I
Your
told
Honor.
you he would. I told you he would. As soon as he found out he was snoring, he was gonna.
Your Honor.
Anyhow.
Was there really that much snoring? I'm sorry, Your Honor. Your Honor.
I've never heard anything like that in my life.
Your
That was
Honor.
terrifying.
Oh, Your Honor. Oh my goodness.
Okay, anyhow. What I think is that.
Can't believe this.
What?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
You're gonna leave this, you said?
No, I'm just happy to see you, Your Honor. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, good. SGA and Ant-Man are both talented athletes.
Just think about your position, all your positions and everything that you do, Your Honor. I just wanted to remind you of that.
For
Thank
your
you.
benefit.
Thank you.
Yeah. With the evidence that has been presented to me,
Yes.
I believe that OKC Thunder deserved its win. I do
Thank you.
that. I mean,
No, you can end it there, Your Honor, if you want.
No, because that wasn't the purpose of the case, as she
No, I
mentioned
think
earlier.
I think I heard everything I need to hear, though.
no, but I
Thank
think
you, Your Honor.
that but I do think that SGA in some cases is flopping for sure.
Your Honor, I think you're speaking a little too soon. Are you feeling well, Your Honor?
Too soon. It's been over 2 hours of your evidence.
Right.
You- you-
I did not see any evidence of Ant-Man. Like, I didn't see any evidence of Ant-Man being a monster. In with the videos that you portrayed, there was a man on the Timberwolves that fouled him on purpose. He admitted.
Jaden McDaniels, yes.
So,
Number 3.
yeah. So, but that was not Ant-Man. So therefore, that evidence against Ant-Man doesn't stand because there was no evidence against him, other than that one video that you showed me where you said that he was like rushing
Your
him.
Honor, my apologies. I do think you're sick, but go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We think you're sick. You should have
No,
heard
I
me
just want to be
snoring.
mindful of her time. I just want to be mindful of her time. I think I am a little sick. It probably spread. That was a snoring. That was me breathing hard. I do think that it could have probably spread to my nostrils. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's my verdict. That is all. That is all.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, so to summarize, Your Honor, you love SGA. Ant is sometimes a flopper. I do agree, and I thank you, Your Honor, for this. I thank you.
I never saw any evidence of Ant flopping.
Right, because he doesn't. You won't see any. Also, just because you were the one that mentioned it multiple times, opposing counsel, would you like to ask her for her final ruling on who's more attractive, please? It's already been decided, but just so that it's like part of the closing record of the case, please.
You can ask it and I'll answer. Asked and I'm answering. I do believe that Ant-Man is more attractive than, in my opinion. There we go. They're both attractive though.
But
There
one
we
is
go.
way more attractive.
SGA, I understand, does seem to have more of a handsome angle.
No, in different in different pictures they are presented. Well, I honestly I haven't seen a bad. You couldn't find a bad picture of me.
And you tried, as we saw.
You really couldn't. So
part of the record of the case.
You know what, that Your Honor, certain evidence I think should be ruled out.
No, there's no editing. Nothing's being redacted here today.
What?
Your Honor,
What do you want?
I just want to say I love you, Your Honor.
You've said that multiple times today.
It's giving love bombing, if you ask me.
I feel the love, but also I made my ruling.
Thank you. Thank you for reviewing the evidence that was provided and for ruling appropriately. We appreciate your expertise here today. The time you provided, the overtime that you worked here today.
I don't have any expertise, but I was entertaining, that's for sure.
Anthony Devontae Edwards thanks you as well.
I accept his thanks. Does SGA thank me too?
No.
Oh, sad.
His number one fan is sleeping again, so
he must be.
No, I'm still here, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I just occasionally I tend to nod when I'm being, when I have a cold that spread to me. and therefore I do think I have a little tingling in the throat. As someone or something could have passed it on to me.
I'm all the way in Maryland, Trey.
Your Honor. Yeah, I love you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you dismiss us? Is that how this works?
I think I'm dismissing you. I don't know. I got thrust into this position. Like mid.
Yeah, I apologize.
Was it a good use of your time, would you say?
I'm not sure what I did. But anyway, I hope you all have a good night.
Have a good weekend.
I thank you all so much. I love you all so much, Your Honor. Thank you. I love the courtroom. I respect you and your wishes, Your Honor. You've made your verdict, right? So, SJ, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did. I made my verdict.
Sadly, it wasn't in your favor, but
N-
it's okay. But
No, I wanna hear
you're a great person.
I want to hear from your mouth, Your Honor. What'd you say, SJ? Okay, OKC.
I said that OKC Thunder, I'm sure, deserved their win. And I said SGA is a talented player, as is Ant-Man, a talented player. I think that from the evidence I was given, SGA flops sometimes. It's just the truth. But he does also get legitimately fouled too. So,
And he did savagely elbow his own cousin in the throat.
that we never saw the context. Like, I mean, from what I saw, that was uncalled for. I don't think anybody ever deserves to be elbowed in the neck. Unless it's self-defense.
I want to know what's going to happen at the family reunion. That's all I'm saying, because that was not pretty.
Yeah. I mean, can they leave it at the court?
Probably. They're professional. We'll see, though.
Yeah.
I'll be watching. Thank you. This has been great. I appreciate your preparation, opposing counsel, and your early arrival to court today. Very grateful for that and for you. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Good. I love you all so much.
Bye.
I'm so sorry. I love you all so much. Again, I thank you so much. I love you all so much. Feel better, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah. Feel better.
I will. Okay.
Bye.
Love you all. Bye. Bye.